Discourse, and we are getting ready to do a new episode here for our latest podcast. So I'm glad you could make it, and we're going to give this a few minutes before we actually start jumping into the meat of this because we're waiting to see if anybody shows up. In the meantime, you could like and share our podcast with other people on the platform so that they could know that we're live and, listen to us and stuff.
Yeah, listen to us and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm wife and you're husband.
That's right. I'm husband and that's wife.
That's what I said.
I know that's what you said. And just for those of you who don't know who we are, we read the Bible. This is our first time through reading the Bible, and we comment on it as we read through it.
We do.
Yeah, and thus far we found some very interesting stuff.
Is that the word? I don't think that's the word I would use.
Oh, did I mention we're atheists?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, we're atheists. I don't think
you mentioned that.
Yeah. And we've never read the Bible, so we're reading through it for our first time, and there's shit in here like talking donkeys.
Definitely, the talking donkeys was it for me.
And did you guys know that King David bought his first wife with like 200 foreskins? It's just some crazy bullshit.
I can't with that.
Yeah, no, I mean it's unreal. So like our whole concept here is that we read the Bible chapter by chapter, and we put it up for you to listen to and hear what we have to say about it. So, if you don't know who we are, that's kind of who we are.
That's our thing.
And right now, we're just giving it a little bit of time while we're waiting on some people to come in here and join us. So hang tight. And like I said earlier, while you're waiting, feel free to share this, like it. I don't know, jump up and down a couple of times, whatever floats your boat here. That would be awesome.
Right.
And we'd love to, to share this with somebody so that they can hear us too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree?
I do. I agree. And since we're, waiting for people, I have a few things I need to finish up anyway before we're ready to go.
So. Okay. So yeah, you can work on getting a few notes together here while we're waiting on this next couple of minutes here. I think we'll get started in the next 2 to 3 minutes here. So just bear with us a few minutes and then we're going to jump into this.
Yeah.
We're kind of new to this whole streaming thing right now. So, not a lot of people know we're doing this yet.
We're kind of new equals exactly totally 100% new.
Yeah. So like when it comes to indie podcasting, you could help us out tremendously by sharing this.
Definitely.
So like do that and stuff.
And stuff.
And yeah, I mean like go subscribe, go to our website, which happens to be sacrilegiousdiscourse.com.
Conveniently enough.
Go to our merch shop where we sell, atheist swag. And podcast swag and shit like that. That's cool stuff.
It is cool stuff that is.
And I design it all.
You did. That makes it even cooler.
Yeah. I'm struggling as to what to say next, but we're just waiting here. So,
well, like I said,
do I need to fill all the space or just some of the space?
I don't know, but like I said, I got a few more things I got to finish up. So.
Okay. Well, wife is finishing up a few things here, and we're just giving it a couple more minutes, not even a couple more minutes, just about another minute and a half maybe. And then we're going to get this started here. For those of you that are joining, I really am glad to see you here, and we hope you are going to enjoy the show. We do this daily, so this is something that we do all the time. We are brand new to doing this on live streaming, so hopefully this works out well. If not, we apologize, but not too much because we're not very apologetic. Yeah, we just do this on a fucking shitty computer, and
we're two people in our living room.
Well, dining room actually.
Well, dining room.
Whatever. Yeah. We're gonna get ready to get started here though, and so one last call for everybody to like and share, and then we will get going with this podcast. Are you ready to do this, wife?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, let's go do it.
Okie dokie. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know where the hell we are?
We are in Song of Solomon. And
Solomon songs?
We just did our first week of it. So like we finished
songs?
Yeah, Canticles, whatever the fuck it's called. Song of Solomon.
Yeah, go on.
But we just did our first week, and we finished that first week of that erotic poem. And so that means we're starting our second week of Song of Solomon. And I think we ended last week with chapter 5.
That's correct.
Which means that today we'll be going over
Song 6
of Song of Solomon, Canticles, Song of Songs, all
correct.
that shit. All right, let's do this.
Okay. Song 6.
Song 6.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Where has your beloved gone, most beautiful of women? Do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, she was searching for him.
And then the guards got her and beat her up.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's like, where, oh, where?
So we're just picking right up where we left off.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But now he's looking for her. Where you at, bitch? Most beautiful of women? Where you be?
Okay, all right.
Which way did your beloved turn that we may look for him with you? Oh, wait.
No, it's still the woman.
My bad,
yeah, I was going to
bad.
say it sounded like it was the woman when it started, but.
I'm sorry. I get them confused. You know, him, her, whatever.
Right.
So, okay, yeah. She's looking for him, and this is the singers, the chorus, and they're like,
okay.
Searching high, searching low, where he be, we don't know. My beloved, she says, has gone down to his garden, to the beds of spices, to browse in the gardens, and to gather lilies. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. He browses among the lilies.
Okay. Is he browsing other women?
I don't know what he's
That's what
browsing.
it sounds like to me. It kind of sounds that way to me, but I don't know.
Like,
but she doesn't seem very upset about it, so maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe she's just confident. She's like, he's going to come back to me.
He's in his garden.
Right.
I mean, before the garden was like her lady garden, and now the garden is
somewhere else.
So it sounds like it's somebody else's lady garden.
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
I could be wrong about that.
We could be wrong. They could just flip back and forth to like pretend garden to real garden.
Sure, yeah.
But
it's definitely a garden.
It's a garden. You are as beautiful as Tirzah, my darling, as lovely as Jerusalem, as majestic as troops with banners. That is how a man would describe a woman, isn't it?
That's how a woman's describing a man.
Is it?
Yes, it's still
She's
the woman talking.
She's calling him beautiful.
Yeah.
Then
you never switched to the man talking about her, unless it just came out of nowhere.
I think it's him. I think
Okay.
it's him.
All right.
Hold on, let me check. Let me check my notes because I need to know.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, this is him.
No, this is him.
Starting at verse 4, which is where I am. It's him again.
Got it. Okay.
So
I was confused.
Because a woman would never, ever describe a man as, you're as beautiful as a fucking army.
Okay. That's fair.
But a man
why would a man, I mean, I can't see being a man describing a woman as majestic as a banner.
Because the only thing men know is war and fighting and manly car things, you know? Like, if you're a real man, you have nuts hanging off the back of your pickup truck.
She's as beautiful as that battlement I built last week.
Yeah, and guns. She's as pretty as a gun, a fucking gun, you know? She's as, her voice is as lovely as the woofers and tweeters in my car that make it bounce, you know? Because I only know man things.
Right.
So, yeah, this is a man describing a woman.
All right, sorry.
You are as beautiful as Tirzah. You know, this is a city, my darling. As lovely as Jerusalem. You're pretty as a city.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
As majestic as troops with banners. See?
Yeah, he's not very good at this.
No, he
needs to work on his poetry here.
I mean, before he said she had goat hair.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
Like, God. And beautiful teeth.
Right.
Fucking, I love your teeth, God damn it. Turn your eyes from me, they overwhelm me. Stop looking at me, you got the bug eyes. That's from Ghostbusters.
Got it.
Janine, you got the bug eyes. Your hair is like a flock of goats descending from Gilead. See, she's always got that goat hair.
Yeah.
Your teeth are like a flock of sheep coming up from the washing.
Right.
Again with the sheep white teeth.
Right.
Each has its twin. Not one of them is missing.
You used the same words before.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost
you know
exactly
why?
the same.
You know why? Because here's what happened. He's like, hey, friend, you're my friend. Or like his sister or his cousin that's a girl, right? And, and he's like, tell me some good words because all I know is fucking war and castles and battles. And,
so this is just like his memorized spiel?
Yeah. So he's like, tell me something pretty to say. And she was like busy like washing clothes or something. And she's like, I don't know. Tell her hair is as pretty as something that you find pretty. And he's like, goats? And she's like, sure, goats. And then, like, compliment something else that's pretty on her. Like, why do you think she's pretty? And he's like, she's got really white teeth. And the friend or cousin or whatever is like, oh my God, I can't help you. I'm busy. Go away. And so then he's like, that's all I know. I only know your hair is goaty and your teeth are sheepy.
Right.
And that's all you get for compliments.
Except for that you look like a city.
And you look like a city. And you stand tall like you're marching off to war.
Right.
See?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Okay.
Your temples behind your veil are like the halves of a pomegranate. Oh, yeah, we got that one already, too.
Yeah.
He's so unoriginal.
Yeah, it's the same stuff.
60 queens there may be, and 80 concubines, and virgins beyond. I fuck so many people. I am married to 60 women right now at this counting.
Right.
And I have 80 concubines that just lay around for fucking.
But you, darling, you're the one.
And I also, I fuck virgins.
Yeah.
That don't even get to be, like, once I pop their virginity, I'm done with them. Because they don't even get to come back for more and be concubines.
Right.
My dove, my perfect one, is unique.
I don't believe, if somebody has, let's see, 60 plus, that's 140 at least. So somebody
that's
has
officials,
somebody that could go out and just fuck 140 other women. I'm not going to take much.
Plus virgins.
I'm not going to believe them about what they think of me.
Right?
Because you're just telling that to all the other 140 women.
Right? No, you tell that to everybody, whether they're part of your 140 or not.
Yeah, whoever you come across.
Because she's a virgin.
That's why he's using the same words, because he's like, this is my memory spiel. I'm going to get some.
It always
I'm going to get some this way.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
He's just using this because he likes virgins more than the 140 he got at home.
Right.
And she's a virgin. So when he says, I get lots of virgins, but you're the best virgin.
Right.
That's what's happening. He's a virgin chaser. He's gross. I mean, he was already gross, but now he's really gross.
Right.
You're unique, the only daughter of her mother, the favorite of the one who bore her. The young women saw her and called her blessed. The queens and concubines praised her. My entire horde of women.
They all praise you.
They think you're cool.
Yeah.
Who is this that appears like the dawn, fair as the moon, bright as the sun, majestic as the stars in procession? I went down to the grove of nut trees to look at the new growth in the valley, to see if the vines had budded or the pomegranates were in bloom. Before I realized it, my desire set me among the royal chariots of my people. Come back, O Shulamite. Come back, that we may gaze on you. Why would you gaze on the Shulamite as on the dance of Mahanaim? Mahanaim. Mahanaim.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I ended on I can't say that word.
So he's enthralled with this woman, right? And that's fine, but apparently it's just going to be short lived. This is just a tryst. It's like it's nothing big.
It's a tryst. I love that word.
So because he's got 140 other women in the wings, and that's not counting the people that he'll come across tomorrow or the next day.
You know what's gross is that he told her this and she still wants him.
Right. Yeah.
How sad that she really believes that, but I can change him and I'm special.
Well, I mean, for upward mobility, maybe that's the only way to move yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's picking out these women that he deems beautiful, and maybe that helps them socially or
like she gets to wear
economically
a pin
or something like that.
She gets to wear a pin that says, I got shagged by the king.
I love that. That's great. So you got any other notes or anything else to go over today with regard to this?
Well, yeah, let's talk about this chapter.
All right.
Yeah, let's talk about this chapter.
Sure.
This chapter contains a dialogue between the daughters of Jerusalem and the woman about the man, followed by the man's descriptive poem, again, the unoriginal words of the woman, and it ends with a collective call to the woman to return. Come back. Come back.
Yeah.
So this, as we pointed out, is a continuation from chapter 5, and the daughters of Jerusalem agree to look for the man.
Okay. All right.
And so
the man being Solomon, who has 140 other fucking women.
Right. Okay. Then we move into the next part, like the next couple verses, and the woman affirms her love for him, and when she finds him enjoying his garden. Okay. Yeah. She's like, he's enjoying that garden that he's in.
Yes, I bet he is.
Now verses 4 through 10, as I said, were the man describing the woman. Okay.
Right.
Which we soon came to agreement on when he started using his unoriginal words.
Right.
And then this, once again, whoever wrote these notes on this, they really, really, really want us to take it to heart that this demonstrates the heart of the song that values the body as not evil but good, even worthy of praise, and respects the body with an appreciative focus rather than lurid. We have read that bit in every chapter.
Right. I think that's the running theme, but like at the same time, how much is it? I mean, obviously, King Solomon appreciates lots of women's bodies.
Right.
So I mean, how I'm taking this kind of with a grain of salt. Like, okay, so King Solomon obviously had an eye for women.
He had an eye for pussy. Is what he had an eye for.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing as valuing the artistic, appreciating the artistic value of a woman's body. That's different.
At the same time, I do want to recognize that in the Bible, this is unique.
It is unique,
at least thus far. So
yeah.
That's something. Anyway.
I do agree with you that it is unique. It just, I don't think that a man that fucks women willy-nilly all over the goddamn place and has multiple wives and multiple concubines, don't tell me he values women's bodies. He loves the feminine physique. Like, no, he likes poo nanny.
Right.
He likes to drown in pussy. He's a fuckboy.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the same. And they're trying to tell me it is. And I'm here to tell you it ain't.
Right. But yes, I completely agree.
Okay. Thank you.
I was just going to reiterate the same thing I'd already said, and I'm not going to do that. So. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
So remember when he went to go check on his nuts?
Yes, I remember when he went to go check on his nuts.
So that was probably walnuts.
Okay.
FYI.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. What kind of nut? A walnut.
Why was it does that matter? Does that matter?
It doesn't so much as that
I could go for some walnuts right now, actually.
I know, right?
That sounds delicious.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's get some walnuts.
We should, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time we go grocery
We were just
shopping.
talking about walnuts last week, actually.
Were we?
Yeah. Yeah, our kid was bringing it up as to something they were eating.
I didn't realize you were there for that conversation. Yeah, they said that at the other house they get walnuts to snack on regularly. And I was like, that didn't occur to me. Let's get walnuts to snack on regularly.
Yeah. Yeah, I like walnuts.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely better than truck nuts.
Definitely better than truck nuts.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah, agree. We're doing so much agreeing today. I like
that's scary.
that.
Yeah.
Is it scary? We always agree. I just like it when we agree.
Right.
Okay, final note is the Shulamite.
Mm-hmm.
They're at the end.
Yep.
And I was like, what's that?
Right. And how do you pronounce it and everything?
Well, no, that was that name that I said, Mannheim, but it wasn't. Yeah. It was whatever it was. Yeah. It wasn't Mannheim and it wasn't anything else.
Yeah.
Okay. No, the Shulamite is the name for the bride, which only occurs here in the whole book. Okay. They never say Shulamite again.
Okay.
And it's not a proper name because like the first time he says, hey, Shulamite, and that could be a proper name, right? But then later on, like a couple sentences later, he says the Shulamite. And the word the is an article. Okay.
Yeah.
Like if you say a box or the food.
Sure.
Yep. Those are articles. And that means that it's like a noun, not a name.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so it can, it means more like that it's a person he was referring to, not by name. And likely it can be interpreted as a maiden of Shulam, like a city.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
And it could be how the courtiers called her because they didn't know her true name. So they used the name of the village near where they were when they saw her. Or something like that.
Yeah.
So they're like, we don't know. We're looking for the Shulamite.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how they refer to her.
Got it.
But that's not her name.
Okay.
Or we can call her that if we want. Hey, Shulamite, what up?
Right.
Have you found your nut man?
Right.
He's in the lilies. He's fucking.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the garden.
Right.
Hey, Shulamite, how you doing? So that's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Okay. So that's our notes and the chapter on Song of Solomon, chapter 6.
Song 6.
Song 6. And we will be back tomorrow with...
Song 7.
So, yeah, that's the one. All right. We'll see you guys then.
Okie dokie.